All right. All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. I don't know, is this working? First thing I gotta check is the sound. Um, and what I'm talking about is I want to know if it's using this microphone. Yeah, it's definitely using this microphone. All right. Next thing I want to check is if the audio is coming through. Just gonna check the live video. Just gonna check the live video. Okay. Am I hearing myself? Good. Now, I only got 15 minutes. I'm not sure if we can do this in 15 minutes. It's going to be quite the push. Let me share my screen first. And then, now, all right. So basically, I think, how would I describe learning French thus far? I would say, in general, it's mainly been like building up vocabulary. And now, suddenly, we actually have some actual grammar. And it's kind of a challenge. So I'm not really sure where we go with this. So the there's always the path of least resistance. If you're having a problem learning, the best thing to do is just take the easiest approach and go slow, because otherwise you might feel a little bit overwhelmed and quit. So rather than quitting, we want to maintain motivation by just doing simple steps, not worrying too much about what's going on. Oh wait, that's supposed to be over here. And just taking it easy, take one little step at a time. Now, how do I know it's going to be a challenge? Well, because I watched the video. Hey, yeah, I watched the video. I finished the video for the last video. Um, and they introduced this thing like LA. Now, the problem is that when we use LA, so we're using LA in the past. So, like, it's like here, je suis, I am. So, in this case, I am, what's LA? Go. I am go. So, it's supposed to mean I went. I am go to the cinema last night. Now, when you use je suis, when we conjugate the word aller with être, you have to pay attention because the verb aller, it changes. You see, so if je is a masculine form, then it's je suis aller. If it's a woman, she's going to write je suis aller with an e. If it's a man, you are a man and you're going to the restaurant, it's like this. If it's you are a woman going to a restaurant, it's like this. So you can see here, LA and LA with the extra E. So it's like they're conjugating the past participle of the verb like they are like an adjective. So they add an extra E. And then look, they add an S. If you have two men, it's S. If it's a woman, two or more women, it's a ES. And then here you can see vous êtes allé. So in this case, it's the respectful form of you, like my grandpa, or this is grandma, or not my grandma, but your grandma, your grandpa, your grandma. And then look, or it's plural, so a group of guys, or a group with a guy in it, or here a group of girls. And I think it's really crazy. Probably the crazy part, because I'm just curious, like, does this also happen with other verbs? So they said, well, no, look, it doesn't change for avoir. You see, il a, she has eaten an apple. They ate apples. You don't change manger. In that case, you only change it with être. So when there's a verb that comes after être, and the être is being used for the past tense. So it's just insanity. So here, je suis passé. Now, then it gets even worse because then you have this word passé. Je suis passé à Nanking. 我经过,我曾经过南京. It means I've been through. So in this case, I am been through. L'effective, yeah, that's what it is. 邮递员刚送信走过. And then the postman, he just walked past. He just passed by. And then here you can also conjugate passer with avoir. I have, what is this? 他是一星期过得很好. So that means they had a good week. So I don't know, what's the difference between I have been to Beijing, and I passed a great week last week. So I think maybe we're just going to avoid this for now. Now I saved these images because I think they're useful, like having a list of, well, what does it mean? It means that in all the cases of these verbs, when there's être, meaning it's when you use these words in the past tense, you have to conjugate them. No, you have to what? You have to put them in the past participle form, and then être is conjugated based on the personal pronoun. And then what? And then you have to change this verb depending on which personal pronoun is used. Yeah, so you're conjugating être and you're conjugating the second verb, but the second verb is conjugated differently than the first verb. Anyway, so I added the English words so I could start to remember them. And then these ones are the irregular verbs, so they get conjugated. This is their past participle form. But I'm not really sure yeah, anyways, I put the English. I think these are all these are avoir, have. These are all conjugated with have. I have had, I have been, I have done, I have said, I have written, I've had, I have had to, I have wanted, I have taken, I have drunk, I have read. Where these other ones are like I am go, I am come, I am enter, I am go out, I am go up, I am go down, I am arrive, I am leave, I am pass by, I am stay, I am fall, I am die, I am born, I am appear, I am become, I am come back, I am go home. Wow. Now we got this other problem because I just spent my whole time playing around with those ideas, and I'm supposed to be doing a challenge, meaning I got to get through this as quick as possible. We got 8 minutes. Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. 8 minutes? No. All right. So it's asking for what's the opposite word? I think monte is probably tombe, to mount. Is it mount or fall down? Or descend? There it is. To be born, to enter, to arrive, to finish, to sell. That must be. Yeah, I'm good at reading. I'm definitely strengthening the reading muscle. 根据回答问题, okay, so you got to ask a question. Nous sommes restés 2 semaines. I have no idea. When? How many times? Hier soir, je suis allé au cinéma. Oh, est-ce que tu? Where did? Oh, est-ce que tu? Allé. Hier soir. Where did you go last night? Oh, oh, et tu? Nice. Now, in this case, you see, it's feminine. So I'm definitely going to get my study buddy on this one because you have to put an extra E on that. Nous sommes restés 2 semaines restés. Combien de temps es-tu resté? Now, in this case, it's not tu, it's vous. Être. Être, vous êtes. How long did you guys? Êtes-vous? On est rentré à 5 heures. We got back at 5 o'clock. When did you get back? Elle est venue la semaine dernière. Elle est venue la semaine dernière. She came last week. Quand est-elle venue? Yeah, venue with the E. Samedi dernier, nous sommes allés au restaurant. Last Saturday we went to a restaurant. Where did you go? Where did you go last Saturday? Where did you guys go? Where did you guys go last? Oh, wait. All right, I'm running out of time. Even with the with all my cheating. Oh, come on. Oh, that's interesting. It's a question that comes before the answer. Now, I wonder what will happen if I send this to my study buddy, but without sending the second one. We literally have 1 minute. Okay, I'll have to do this later. I'm running out of time. I got a meeting. All right, good. Anyways, we'll keep it moving. Good to see you. Bye bye.